Sleep talking's not metal. Some guy commented, and he also included a fat joke because of course he did.
Of course he did.
He was like, he basically like did the whole role play stars. It's like heavy breathing. Sleep token's not metal. I'm like, can you point anywhere in that video where we said sleep token wasn't metal? Oh, you can't? That's weird.
Shut the fuck up.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 36th episode of the Distorted Entertainment Podcast. My name is Ethan Carpenter. I'm, of course, joined by my lovely co-host, Mitchell Wade. Mitch, how's it going?
It's going good. It's been a while once again, as it always is.
Since I could, but we're actually, or at least me, I'm actually going to be putting in effort again. So this is going to be like, hopefully the last time, at least for a while, that we're going to have to say, sorry, we haven't posted in a while.
But we'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
That being said, for folks who don't know, Ethan pretty much does everything. So put all your blame on him, not me.
Pretty much. I'm the one that has issues like editing sometimes. So, but with new meds, I don't know if I was seeing the new psychiatrist on our last recording session or not. But I'm seeing a new psychiatrist. I'm on new medication, and it's been helping me get stuff done. So I just got on an Adderall prescription. I think that's been helping. But I have stuff set up for like the next few weeks. It's currently the 10th of January. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll stay a bit more regular. At the very least, let's try not to go
our fiber.
Yeah. And at the very least, hopefully it won't be like an accidental year of not doing anything.
No, but all the credit for this show really does go to Ethan. He does all of the editing, the thumbnails, the social media. I literally, all I do is you see my lovely face.
You just show up.
I show up, and sometimes I listen to the records Ethan gives me.
Sometimes, yeah. And at least once he's listened to the wrong album.
But the better album.
Did you prefer Alien to City?
I can't remember at all. I haven't gone back to either of them since.
Fair enough. It's I haven't been on a strapping young lad kick in a little while either. I realized the other day I was editing something for work, and they were talking about Stranger Things, and specifically that Eddie Munson character, and they brought up the whole like Master of Puppets thing. So I pulled a clip of that scene. I was like, man, I haven't listened to Metallica in a while, and I forgot that Master of Puppets is just a really good song.
It is a good song.
So, yeah.
It's surprisingly the most famous metal band, well, one of the, has good music on occasion.
Yeah. 72 Seasons wasn't that great, though. I've grown to not like that album as much as I originally had thought, but hey.
Wait, what album?
72 Seasons. Their most recent one.
Oh, I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yes. It has a couple of okay tracks, but kind of in Metallica fashion, a lot of the songs feel like a couple minutes too long, and especially because they have their longest song ever on it, and I'm good. It's not worth it should not be 12 minutes long.
Damn, that is long for a thrash song.
And I don't even know if I would call it a thrash song. It's just a Metallica track. There's a couple good ones. Lux Eterna was a really good single. It was very Kill 'Em All-y. They're all 60 now, so they can just kind of do whatever. I mean, it's Metallica. Even if they were still in their 40s, they can do whatever the hell they want, and it doesn't matter at this point in their career.
But as for things going on in my life, I guess the two most exciting things are, well, I'm getting ready to start therapy again. Oh boy.
Ooh. We stan therapy use here on the Distorted Entertainment Podcast.
Yeah, I'm going to a new guy, so we'll see how that goes. I liked my last guy, all right. He was really nice. Like, I clicked with him, but I did not find his advice useful, and we never really made any headway with anything. So I want to try a new person out.
Fair enough.
And see if like maybe they have different techniques or suggestions, because I can't keep living my life this way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully it goes good for you. Therapy, it kind of sucks when you don't really have somebody that you don't exactly click with.
Like I said, I clicked with them, it's just the advice wasn't useful.
Fair enough.
Um, and then, I am getting my second tattoo. It has been 12 years since my last one.
Nice.
So, a group of my friends were like, "Hey, we missed your birthday. We want to celebrate it and we want to get you a gift." And I was like, "Everything I want is expensive." And they suggested a tattoo. And I was like, "Okay, yeah." And then I told them the price and they're covering it.
Dang. All right. Cool. What are you getting?
So, for people that don't know and maybe care, my left arm's supposed to be dedicated to music. Obviously, I don't have any tattoos on that arm yet. Probably should fix that. And my right arm is like philosophy, nature stuff. So I'm getting a possibly on the back of my hand and extending up my forearm or just on my forearm. I'm getting a skull lying in the grass with the tree growing out of it. That's basically the main part of the tattoo.
Okay. Nifty.
It's supposed to be the symbolization of life gives to death, death gives to life.
Mm,
Blah blah blah.
fair enough. That sounds cool. I've been wanting to get another one too, but they are expensive and I'm broke. I want to
Mhm.
dedicate my right arm to Godzilla stuff because I already have a Godzilla tattoo on my right arm.
So you're just gonna get a bunch of kaiju's.
I don't know
Fair
if I'm
enough.
gonna. I don't know how easily they can like turn the what I've got into like maybe like a full on sleeve instead of just like individual art pieces. But who knows? Maybe someday. But Gage bought my first tattoo, so it's gonna be a minute before I get another one, unless if he offers, in which case I'll do it again. Screw it. I'll get the Dishonored hand tattoo or something. By the
Nice.
way,
I think
I've been playing at least since the last time we recorded. I really got into Dishonored. I used to hate that game, and now I'm planning on doing a second playthrough of the second game here soon because I just did the not terrible ending of Cyberpunk. I've been playing Cyberpunk as well, which is a game I didn't think I was ever going to get into just because of how deep the mechanics are. RPGs are hit and miss for me, but I've been having a lot of fun. I also forgot to go over what we listened to for this album. I listened to "Lonely People with Power" by Deafheaven, and Mitch listened to "Symbolic" by Death, and we'll be going over those later in the show. So I usually try to
ye
do that at the very beginning. My bad. Have you been gaming much?
off and on. Yeah, I guess I would say I've been gaming. I got into Battlefield 6 for a little bit. I'm kind of done with it now, which sucks because of how expensive that game was.
Yeah,
But I put like a solid 40 hours in, so I would still say I got my money's worth.
that's less than the time,
Um,
or that's more than the time I've put into Cyberpunk.
yeah, that was a fun time. I started having issues with the EA servers for
Mm,
some reason. They were just really laggy. I looked online; a lot of other people were having the issue, but my ping was fine. So I don't know what it was, but I would go on private servers, no problems at all. So I'm not sure if they were like putting me in a different like server than what I should have been put into, or
interesting.
what. But so that was a minor annoyance, and then, yeah, other than that, Metroid Prime 4 came out. I enjoyed it. I already beat it. I
Nice.
beat it within, like, a week. It took me about 15 hours. I give it, like, a 7 out of 10, as a Metroid fan. It's definitely not the strongest Prime game, but it's good, if you like Metroid Prime. I wouldn't make it, a new Metroid player's first Metroid game or anything.
Mm.
Story was fine. The NPCs were not as annoying as people were thinking they were going to be.
Yeah, I
Uh,
pulled a video of one of the guys who looked like Lester the Unlikely. I forget
eh,
what his name was though, but I pulled a clip of it for a thing on at work as well. I was like, interesting. Okay, I think his name Miles or something.
oh, Mackenzie.
McKinsey. Yeah, he was like a dork with a
Yeah,
power suit.
they're all dorks with power suits
Oh,
in
okay,
their own ways.
okay, fair enough.
You got the nerd, you got the mysterious sniper, You got the grizzled old veteran, you got the newbie who's obsessed with you, fangirl.
That's the person I'm thinking of.
No, the person that's obsessed with you is a woman.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, you're thinking of Miles, which is the, like, first person you interact with.
Okay.
They just help you with your tech and everything.
Okay, fair enough.
But and then you got a robot that has no feelings.
Ah, the perfect killing machine.
There towards the end of the game, the grizzled veteran and him do the Predator Arnold Schwarzenegger handshake thing. The
Hell
"You
yeah.
son of a bitch," and I was
Dylan,
dying.
Melon.
I I was so fucking dying when that happened. The final boss battle was great. I
Okay.
enjoyed it a lot. And this is the first, like, villain in any of the Metroid games that actually has voice lines besides, oh, no, I take that back. Technically, Raven Beak from Metroid Dread had voice lines as well.
Mm,
He really hated your fucking guts. Like, seeing you was, like, the worst thing in the universe. It
interesting.
was pretty funny. But, yeah, overall, it was a good game, and then I've been playing, off and on, I've been playing, Dispatch. Uh,
Yep. I've been wanting to play that.
it's good. It's not a game. Like, it's a Telltale game. It's you're there for the story. You're not there for gameplay.
Right.
Um, and I turned on cinematic mode, so, like, all of the, like, quick time events that you can do and everything to
Mhm.
make it more of a game, I turned those off.
Oh,
So all I do is sit there and watch it, and then occasionally it's like choose a dialogue option.
alright.
And then there's the dispatch portion of the game, and that's like the actual game mode. And that's really fun.
Okay.
But I'm there for the story. Like I that's what I'm there for.
Yeah, I just remember when I first saw the trailer for it, I was like, "This looks really, really interesting." And I do really wanna play it. I'm super broke, so I can't.
I
But
think it's worth it, especially if you like superhero stuff.
maybe
Um,
I'll have to obtain it, like, very legally or something to play
yeah.
it or something. Though I
I
don't like
don't
doing
think
that.
it's too expensive
It's 25
either.
bucks, but I don't have that.
That's not bad.
If the loan that my mom is trying to help me get doesn't go through on Monday, I have like $5 for the rest of the month.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
I've been there.
I don't even know if I told you this. I almost got scammed by Bitcoin. Like I almost was part of a Bitcoin scam the other day. Let me tell you about this. So, I have a subwoofer. I do mixing and stuff like that when I can, and I just don't use my subwoofer that much. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna post it on Facebook Marketplace, and if somebody wants to buy it, they can buy it, and maybe I'll just save up to get another one in the future instead of dropping the $200 all at once. So I put it up for 250. Oh, I put it up for 300, and then I lowered it to 250. And somebody messaged me. It was like, "Hey, is this still available?" I'm like, "Okay, yes, it is." And they're like, "Okay, do you have Venmo?" I do. So they tell me that, "Hey, I sent you the Venmo, but it didn't go through because you're not a business account and you can only send and receive this a certain amount of money when you're not a business account." No red flags yet in my head. I'm like, "Okay, that's weird." And they sent me an email and a fake phone number that I still didn't have any red flags for. I called it and they were like, "Okay, to activate your thing, then you need to." Somehow we ended up in Cash App, and that's when red flags started going off. And I had gotten to the point where I had put the remaining amount of my money in Cash App, and they told me you have to go to the Bitcoin menu, and I'm like, nope, red flag, final one that went through. I hung up. They tried calling me back, and I called Venmo themselves, which I should have done anyway. I shouldn't have called the number that was in the email. And I called Venmo. I was like, "Hey, is there like any recent action on my account that you can see?" And they're like, "Nope." And then I told them what happened. They're like, "Yeah, we would never have you do anything that you were doing." I'm like, "All right, fair enough." And then I messaged the people back on Facebook saying, "Good try, you almost got me." And then they left the group chat. I did end up losing a couple bucks though because I had to instantly move all my money back into my main account, but
Oh, bruv.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that was fun. That would have been the last thing I needed to run into a friggin' money scam. So
Yeah, really.
I should probably take my subwoofer to a pawn shop because I don't even have gas money. I couldn't do DoorDash right now if I wanted to because I'm so low on
Which you
gas.
shouldn't.
Yeah, I did a little bit of it last week, but
Oh, delivering for DoorDash. I thought
yes,
you meant ordering.
no, delivering. So that's fun. That's what I did. But yeah, that was a thing. But let's go ahead and knock out some news. There really isn't all that much. Mitch, you wanna field the Haken news?
Yeah, so, 2 of the long-standing members, Ethan, you got their names?
Yeah, guitarist Charlie Griffiths and bassist Connor Green.
Yeah, they, parted ways with the band. So Haken down 2 members. Don't know what that means for Haken at this given time. Don't think they're touring or anything right now anyway, so I think everything's fine. But that sucks. So they'll have to replace those members at some point.
I guess people were worried about something that was gonna. I guess people were worried that something like this was gonna happen because they canceled their appearances at Euroblast Festival along with some live dates with Coheed and Cambria, which is a bit of a bummer. But
That is a bummer.
yeah, we'll see how that goes for the future of Haken. I know you weren't big on their last album. I haven't listened to it.
Uh, it's definitely not the virus.
Fair enough. Virus is a great record. I only have a couple of things. Ice ads are apparently no longer going to be a thing on Spotify. Spotify was playing advertisements of recruitment ads for Ice, and
Oh,
we're not going to go into the weeds of Ice. If anybody's been listening to the show long term, they probably already know where we stand on some politics stuff. But a lot of people were like, "Hey, Spotify, this is really not good and you shouldn't be doing that." And for a while they just ignored them, but I guess now that the artists have been backlashing against it, they decided to stop. I actually finally stopped using Spotify. I canceled my account and now I'm using YouTube Music because I was already paying for it. I might as well. And I haven't missed it. So other than the fact that like I need to like make my own brown noise or fan noise video to listen to while I sleep. My CPAP makes this whining sound that really bugs me. So I have an earbud in one of my ears to counteract that. And for some reason, YouTube Music, for this one fan noise thing I have, whenever it repeats the last 7 minutes of the video and not the entire thing. And I'm like, this is so stupid. But yeah, Spotify, good on you for stopping the ICE recruitment ads, but pay your people more as well. And
yeah,
then
really.
Jack White has been in the news a lot in the past few months. At one point, he was feuding with our, ever so mature president. But apparently, a U.S. congressman by the name of Tim Burchett did an AI video of Jack White doing something, sharing a fake AI generated video of the musician with intent to stoke political divide. Also made disparaging remarks about White's physical appearance. What was the actual thing that the video showed, though? The video shows an AI generated version of Jack White dressed in the suit he wore to this year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony, saying, "Don't even think about listening to my music, you fascists." Burchett posted the video remarking, "The cute little girl from Adam's Family got really ugly and angry," taking a shot at White's appearance, likening him to the fictional character Wednesday Adams. And then, Jack White replied, I don't really. It's just more stuff about AI. It's so stupid. I hate AI. I wish it would go away, but it won't. It won't. And there's also other stuff that I think Mitch was going to bring up about AI as well. Surging RAM prices.
Yeah, they're taking our RAMs,
They
which
took our
sucks.
RAMs.
Which sucks because I was looking forward to building a new computer and upgrading to DDR5, and that ain't happening.
Yeah, isn't like
Because
a basic kit almost $300 now?
I mean, I depends on what size we're talking, but like 64 gigs can run you upwards of $1,000.
Jesus. I already have 64 gigs, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I did. And I went ahead and got a new graphics card. I got a 9070 XT.
Oh, how do you like it?
Be it's good. It's a graphics card. It does graphics.
It does the thing, it does it well, and it doesn't do the other things.
Yeah, I was able to play Battlefield 6 on, like, high quality at 2K.
Native or were you using FSR?
Don't know, but it was playing the game, and it was good.
If you didn't physically turn on FSR, I will assume it was native.
I messed with a bunch of settings, so I might have turned it on at some point and then turned it off at another point.
Mhm. I just
Because this was
remember that
me trying to
go ahead.
oh, this was me trying to figure out, why my Battlefield 6 was lagging for me to finally figure out it was the servers themselves.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no, I was just interested because for FSR 4 version 4, they made it AMD exclusive instead of letting everybody use it like they have with past FSR versions.
Ah.
So they're doing this the thing that DLSS does.
Before they, start jacking up graphics card prices as well, more than they're already jacked up.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, being a PC gamer is going to be really hard. Apparently the prices of the Steam machine have leaked. That they're looking at like $1,000 for the terabyte version,
Jeez.
which I think is fine because it is basically a miniature computer.
Mm.
If you are wanting to get into Steam and you don't have a gaming computer, it's a good way to go because it's going to be cheaper than buying a computer.
Yeah. And it's basically just a Steam console, right?
Yeah,
It's so
yeah, it's a Steam console with it's basically the Steam Deck but not portable and better.
fair enough. I had a Steam Deck for a little while. I liked it. I just very rarely used it. I ended up selling it to my brother.
I've thought about it. I got this like random brand uh controller
Yeah.
for my phone,
Hmm.
and it's fine for sometimes streaming games, but not always.
Mm.
Like the controller is fine. The controller works. It's the connection with my phone in streaming games.
Right.
Versus if I had a Steam Deck, I could just download the game. Yeah, so AI is ruining a lot of things and being misused a lot, and definitely not the cyber utopia I wanted to be in. No, I get to be in this cyberpunk dystopia without the cool augmentations.
Yay.
Yay!
Hey, Mitch, what did
Yo.
Razer announce?
Oh boy, yeah. For you neck bearded fedora wearing gamers out there, you can have a desktop waifu, and it's AI.
And this is
It also can be a man. It can also be a man. There is the daddies for the lady gamers out there,
okay.
and the gay gamers out there. You know, no judgment. If you want a gamer daddy or a waifu mommy, whatever you want. And it's not creepy at all. It definitely doesn't watch you play your game and tell you how much you suck. And it doesn't have cameras on it to help you pick out outfits and everything like that. No, it's definitely not an invasion of privacy. And I definitely won't be not buying Razer products anymore, despite my love for Razer.
I have a
And I do have a love for Razer, or I did.
yeah, I have a Black Widow keyboard that I like a lot. Or is it a Huntsman? Black Widow.
Is I forget what keyboard I have, but it's the one with the laser triggers.
Mm.
Um, or the light triggers, whatever they are. And then my mouse is a Death Adder.
My boss has sent me a Logitech vertical mouse and I like it a lot.
So I wouldn't. Do you use it for gaming as well?
Yeah, but I don't do FPSs. So,
Ah, okay,
but honestly, I don't think it would really affect me that much. I use controller most of the time when I play PC. I just prefer
gotcha.
controllers.
I grew up on mouse and keyboard, so unless I'm playing a game that feels better on controller, I'm usually using a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. I'll occasionally do it. When I was playing Helldivers, I played mouse and keyboard. And then but like Tim and I have been playing GTA. I use a controller on GTA. I get absolutely wrecked whenever I can go up against a person on GTA, but we're usually just screwing around and not actually trying to kill people. Yeah, that's fun. And then I have a one last AI thing. Apparently, Larian, the uh, company who made Baldur's Gate 3 and the Divinity Original Sins, or well, I guess it's just Divinity series, got into some hot water because they used AI for an early draft of their next Divinity game. People kind of got up their butts about it, and now the head writer apparently says how it's going to help their future development by saying, quote, it doesn't, thanks to its best output being a 3 out of 10 at best and worse than his own worst drafts.
I don't have a problem utilizing AI as a tool to an extent,
Mm-hmm.
especially in creative fields. I'm like, eh. I think it's great for a lot of fields, like taking over CEOs' jobs. AI would probably be really good at,
Yeah.
and would save a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm not saying it
But
can't be useful, but it's just like as soon as you're making art or videos and stuff with it is when I start having issue.
yeah, well, and that's the issue is AI is being used for things that it
It should be taking over
should.
menial things and not
Yeah,
creative duties.
yeah.
Like, sure,
Um,
let AI respond to an email. I don't care. But
well, I mean, bigger things like less. Like, it's great in medical research. It does a
yeah.
lot of good in medical research. It and scientific research. It allows people to run mathematical models and like protein synthesis
Mhm.
models a lot better than
Yeah.
they can do on their own. Like that's where AI is great and fantastic. And one of my favorite stories is an AI that was being developed to be able to tell the difference between bagels and bear claws.
Oh, yeah, and
Um,
it was able to detect, like, cancer cells.
it's able to detect melanoma, by looking at, moles and seeing if they look more like a bear claw than they do a, um, a regular mole.
Interest interesting.
Because well, that's what melanoma looks like. It's an irregularly shaped mole
Mm.
usually. There's other things that quantify, what melanoma is, but, like, that's the most usual sign that, like, when a doctor says they wanna remove a mole, it's because they looked at it and it looked funny.
Ah, interesting.
So, if you're able to, like, scan an entire person's body and then run through an AI model instead of a person just staring at it all day, it'll be able to find, suspicious moles and tell you exactly where they are.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've never argued that AI doesn't have its uses. It's just it's invading places where and by places I mean everywhere. It's invading everywhere.
Oh my god, it's in everything, and it does not need to be in everything.
Exactly.
It's the protein of fucking technology.
Would you like a shot of your protein cold foam with your coffee, please?
I hate that that's an actual
It
thing.
is.
Um, like, I get protein is good for you and everything, but I guarantee you in, like, 10 years, 1, protein is not gonna be the big thing anymore. And 2, there will probably be a ton of studies saying, "Oh, wow, 10 years ago, we were eating way too much protein, and it was technically bad for you."
It's like in 10 years, people are going to be like, you were feeding the children salami? What are you doing?
I don't think most protein people are eating salami.
Shut up. It was a joke.
It was a bad one.
Yeah,
Granted, I do eat a lot of salami.
I do like
I like
salami.
charcuterie.
Charcuterie boards. Yeah,
It is Lunchables for adults.
indeed. That's all I got when it comes to news. Did you have anything else?
No, I literally had nothing
It
else.
was a slow news day, guys.
It was a very slow news day. I'm sure there's stuff we missed. There were probably some musicians that died, tours that we missed, uh, stuff like that. But
Oh, I have a thing I wanted to bring up.
oh, he found out
It
something.
wasn't it's not news. I think so I've been posting shorts to places, and let me tell you, people were upset about our sleep token short. Um,
I don't even remember what it was.
so in the short, you jokingly said that Sleep Token was threatening people by threatening to release new music.
Oh,
And people were like, the Sleep Token hate is so forced. And I need people to understand there's a difference between disliking a band and
yeah.
hating a band.
See, I hate them.
Nowhere I d- okay, Mitch hates them. I don't care about Sleep Token one way or the other. There's a difference between hating on a band and just being like, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
And
No,
nowhere in the short did either of us say like we hate Sleep Token or you're a bad person if you listen to Sleep Token or that
or
Sleep
even
Token.
Sleep Token sucks.
Yeah, we didn't even say they sucked. Just said it's not for us.
Yeah.
Guys, relax. There's a difference between hating a band. Hate uh uh I hate President, that other big band that came out that with the weird mask sucks. Cannot stand that band. Like derivative of Sleep Token. That's the difference. I would listen to
Like,
Sleep Token before President way more. I hate what was that band that one of the members of Five Finger Death Punch went and formed? It was like
oh, I
devil
don't know.
psychosexual or something.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I don't hate Sleep Token. They're not my thing. I think some of them are very talented musicians. I don't think any of them are not talented. But some of them are like I don't care for the vocalist.
Yeah,
And
I'm not
most
big on the vocals. The drummer's a monster. Most people
yeah.
agree that the drummer is a monster.
Oh, I love all the videos that make fun of the Sleep Token drummer because it's always like really intense drumming. Like they're doing intense drumming and then it's over like a pop song. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
I love it. But, like, I would make the same joke about, like, bands that are popular in the metal scene, like, uh, who's the Woof Woof band?
knocked loose. And it's
Yeah,
arf arf.
whatever, I don't care. They're annoying. The guy's going through puberty in his 30s.
I like knocked loose. It took me
You
a
can
long
knock
it took me a long time, but I like knocked
you
loose.
can like Knocked Loose. I still enjoy the fact that they were on what, Jimmy Fallon? Was
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, "The dude, that's awesome." I still hate them. I don't hate them, like, with the searing rage of 1,000 suns,
Mm.
but,
Eventually I am probably going to give you a knocked loose record. Not anytime soon.
it's going to be a bad idea.
I mean, eventually I'm gonna have to start giving you stuff on my list that I'm not sure what you're gonna think about it.
But that's the problem. You know what I'm going to think about
You
Knocked
don't know
Loose.
that. You don't know that.
Mm,
There can be a song that'll make it click like there was with me.
mm,
I hated
we'll
Meshuggah for a long time
I
until I
hated Opeth and Gojira.
yeah. You never know. You never know if a song is gonna click. Now,
Oh,
I'm
it
not
wasn't a song for me, it was just I got older and realized younger me was stupid.
fair. But like I hated Meshuggah up until I listened to I Am Colossus off of Kolos.
Um,
Like I heard Bleed and I was like, I don't get it. It's the same thing for 7 minutes. Why do people like this? And now I'm like, heh, Bleed.
my Meshuggah breakthrough was, what was it? It was, Break These Sinews
Break
or
those
no,
bones whose sinews gave
Bones
them motion.
and yeah,
Great track.
um, and I was listening to it with my friend, because he was trying to convince me to like Meshuggah, and we were listening, I'm like, "Dude, I just don't get it. This is boring as shit." And then he was like, "Bob your head," and I bobbed my head, and I was like, "Wait a minute, is Meshuggah good?"
Yeah. Yep. It's a good time. I was listening to Rational Gaze the other day and I'm like, if you're not grooving to the main riff of Rational Gaze, what are you doing?
I'm definitely I don't know about you. I am a lot better about music and people's tastes and not agreeing with people's tastes. Like I used to be like a real bitch to other people about like their taste in music,
Yeah.
especially like metalcore and
I used
deathcore.
to be a prick when it comes to
Um
stuff like that. I've
and
relaxed a
now
lot.
now I'm just like if somebody's like, "Oh, how do you feel?" Like I get asked because I'm known as the metal guy at my job.
Mhm.
And people are like, "Oh, I'm trying to connect with this guy." And they're like, "Do you like Ghost?" and,
Somebody
uh,
commented that on the
Sleep
Sleep Token
Token.
short. They're like, "Has this man not heard Ghost?" And I'm like, "He likes Ghost, a couple Ghost albums. I like a couple Ghost songs." Um,
I liked Meliora and then the one before Meliora, and that was it.
mm. I didn't have
And
the,
even then, I have not listened to Ghost in so long. I just don't get that craving for them. They put on one hell of a show though.
oh, yeah, I'd imagine.
But yeah, people come up to me who don't like metal or something, and they're like, "Oh, I'm really getting into Sleep Token and Ghost," and I'm like, "Well, Ghost isn't really all that metal." And it's not me being a jerk and being like they're not
Ghost
metal.
not metal! They're not metal!
It's just to me their tone and style aligns more with rock and roll.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Sleep
not
Token.
hating on
Sleep
them.
Token. I have no clue what Sleep Token is.
They Oh, that was another thing. Some guy commented, and he also included a fat joke because, of course, he did.
Of course he did.
Um, he was like, he basically like did the whole role play stars. It's like heavy breathing. Sleep Token's not metal. I'm like, can you point anywhere in that video where we said Sleep Token wasn't metal? Oh, you can't? That's weird.
Um, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would call them metal, but they're just a hodgepodge. They're a hodgepodge of different stuff.
Yeah.
What is their label just off a quick Google search? Prog, alternative, and indie rock, progressive metal, alternative indie, and rock. Like they're just a hodgepodge of stuff. They're not, you know.
Even though I'm like a genre snob in the way of I like labeling genres, like some some bands like don't have a definitive genre.
Yeah.
Uh, Garia, for instance, is like slowly not being as black metal-y as they were in their last couple of albums,
Mhm.
and that's fine. Like I like everything they've released so far. By the way, Garia is releasing another new album.
I really need to get back into listening to them. I listened to Conspiranoia. That's not what the album's called, is it? Yes?
No, the Limbo.
Limbo, my bad. Even I can remember. I listened to Limbo like 3 times and I was like, this is really good. And then I haven't touched touched them since.
And then I like won't shut up about them.
I'm glad you really dug them. I just need to get back to listening to them again.
I definitely like people approach me with music, and if it's not my thing, I explain why it's not my thing, but I'm not like this sucks unless it actively sucks.
Yeah.
Like if there is like something that like a bunch like there was a math prog band that I stumbled upon Instagram, and I don't remember their name, and even if I did remember the name, I'm not going to say it because it's rude to shit on people's music. They seemed like really talented musicians, but what they were doing sounded like garbage.
Mm,
Because it was a bunch of syncopated, out of rhythm, avant-garde math rock bullshit,
mm,
and, sometimes that works, but it doesn't click for me, and to me, it actually sounds god awful.
mm. Well,
And I will tell people that. That doesn't mean it's, like, objectively bad, but, like
you saying that doing like I made a short and it's going to go live at some point of us reacting to X-Tull. Like the one track that we were like, this isn't very good. So we'll see how that goes. I did put in
oh,
the description that I still liked the one album that I gave you, but the new track, we were like, this ain't it. If you think that I shouldn't post that, I cannot. But
there.
okay, that's whatever.
As long as we, like,
Yeah,
are
we weren't like
you say
crapping
the
on the.
N-word?
No, we didn't.
Okay, then I think it's okay to post.
Bottom line, quit putting words in our mother effing mouths.
Don't make me get Will Smith.
Yeah, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Keep my waifu's name out your mouth.
I think that being said, why don't we get on to the meat and potatoes?
Oh, man, not the meat and potatoes.
I said the thing. Um,
I'm on diet. Can we take the potatoes? Actually, potatoes are very satiating and very good for you,
true.
actually.
As long as you eat the skins.
Which I do.
I do when I can. I'll go ahead and go first. So I
I think it's your
listened.
turn anyways.
What's that?
I think it's your turn
That's fine.
anyways.
I listened to, so there's this very popular black metal slash post black metal slash shoegaze band called Deafheaven. You might know them from their big album Sunbather, which I have listened to, but it's been a long time. I was given their most recent record called Lonely People with Power. It came out in March of last year. It runs about 12 tracks at about an hour and 2 minutes long. What did I think about Deafheaven? I thought it was actually really, really good.
Yeah, it
Um,
is.
I'm not the biggest black metal guy, but the black metal that Mitch has given me throughout the show's history, I have tended to like. In fact, I don't think there is one that I didn't like. I think Merker was probably my least favorite, but I still liked Merker. But I'm not sure if Lonely People with Power reaches Batushka or not. But I did really enjoy the album. There were some really interesting things they did throughout. The very first track, Incidental One, that weird voice thing that they do, the whoa, 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 whoa type, like, I'm not sure what it was. But I liked it a lot. And then once it dropped into Doberman, I thought the mixing on this record was really, really good. Um, I guess the only like even half tedious thing I could say is that vocally the guy's kind of one note, but it's black
Yeah, he is.
metal. So he's just doing the black metal shrieking
Uh,
stuff.
nope, 2 he's got 2 notes. There were clean vocals on that record.
Right. No, I was about to bring that up. Shut the hell up. No, it's all good. Yes, there were some cleans throughout the record as well. My two favorite tracks are Incidental 2 with I don't know if it was a woman or just kind of more of an effeminate singing voice. I think it was somebody, but
I
the
think it's a woman because, like, 2 or 3 of these have, like, guest
guest
spots on
spots,
them.
yeah. The Incidental 2, I really liked the tone of the singing and how like dreadful it sounded, and I liked the line "desperate to be alone." And then that goes into the song "Revelator," which I absolutely love. The main riff of "Revelator," the that's one. That's not "Revelator." Hold on, I have to remind myself what that sounds like. I really like that riff. It's very bouncy. I like it.
Good rep. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
I really just don't. I don't have too much more after that. I will say after Revelator, I kind of start tuning in and out. It's still really good, like background music, but I'm pretty focused up until through maybe Body Behavior. Once Incidental 3 hits and you have Winona and the Marvelous Orange Tree, it's cool, but it's kind of like after the Mighty Masturbator and Deconstruction, where you kind of those last three songs are just kind of there. Not bad, but not blowing my mind either. Did you have a note?
I agree with you on that. For me, my favorite is Amethyst on it. I
Mhm.
fucking love Amethyst.
It's a good song.
That just clean opening and everything, and they come back to that motif at the end,
Mhm.
and everything. Fantastic writing. All around, I think this album has fantastic writing. It's probably it was really hard to choose between New Bermuda and this,
Yeah.
for me.
Originally, I thought you were gonna do Sunbather, and when I asked that, you were like, "Man, screw Sunbather."
Yeah, I'm not big on Sunbather. I fell in love with Deafheaven with New Bermuda, and I didn't really listen to anything else. Like, I like Sunbather alright, but,
It's just been so
compared to
long
New
since I've listened
Bermuda,
to it.
I do recommend that you try New Bermuda out next,
Okay.
out of their stuff. It is my favorite. It's my favorite for a reason. It's very different from this album, but in a good way. It's much heavier and more black metal. Like there's no clean vocals or anything on it.
Okay.
But the mixing on it is fantastic. It's the same level of mixing.
I did
Very
really like the
emotional, very
production.
heavy.
Yeah, I thought the production on this record was great. But that
See,
seems to be like because people really praise Sunbather for its production.
yeah,
Because it was more mixed like a pop album, if I recall. In terms of just like wall of sound type stuff.
and I think that's my thing with black metal is I tend to like black metal except for three things.
Mhm.
Having to watch out if it's a Nazi or not.
Yeah.
Fucking hate that.
Yep.
The satanic shit gets old after a while,
Yep.
and the mixing can be really awful on some of these albums.
Yeah.
And so just like my taste in death metal, where I don't really like death metal,
Mhm.
I like the subgenres of death metal.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with black metal for me. I like black metal. I'm going to turn some lights on because I don't like how ghostly white I am.
I was about to say you look very pale.
That
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah, you look a little better, yeah.
The subgenres of black metal, I think, do better with mixing. Some of them still stick with the more traditional wall of sound kind of mixing. For sure. I think Merker is a much more classical example of that, where you get a traditional black metal sound,
Mhm.
even though there's folk instrumentation and everything.
Yeah.
But Garia and Deafheaven, in terms of their sound with black metal, is much cleaner, much brighter, much more individualistic in their sound. Yeah, I praise this album. I actually watched Banger TV review. They did like fan picks for top 10 albums of 2025, and they shitted on this album. They
Really?
also shitted on the new Rivers of Nile album, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with Banger TV. They have terrible opinions.
Yeah, I don't see why they would have. Did they give a reason why they didn't like this?
They did,
Because
but I can't remember. I think it was like, this isn't black metal, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Very kind of, and it one. It's too bad because one of them is the person that got me into Rivers of Nile and got me into oh god, who is it? Sluggish.
mm.
And got me into Bell Witch.
Have they done anything recently?
What, Sluggish?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything in a while. I know that they were having difficulties, the last thing I heard,
Mm.
because the singer had like long-term effects from COVID.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a
So
bummer.
I don't know how much he's gotten past that.
Mm.
Um, if it's still affecting him, whatnot. Yeah, it'd be good music out there, and some people are traditionalists and will shit on this album, but if you're open-minded and you just like music and well-written music with good emotion, good writing, good mixing,
Mm.
this is a
Definitely.
fantastic album. And let me tell you, Deafheaven puts on one hell of a live show. I saw them tour for this album.
You put it better than me. Sometimes it's hard for me to like go into like detail of like how good the writing is and things like that. So I'm glad you put your info in. I did really enjoy this. I'd probably give it an 8. I think like an 8 out of 10 is probably a fair
Oh yeah.
score here. If you are gonna check out a song, I would suggest Revelator. Maybe listen to Incidental 2 right before it as well. And I assume Mitch would recommend Amethyst
I
because
would
that's
highly
what he.
recommend Amethyst.
Heathen is good too. I mean, Doberman. All of the songs are good. Just listen to the album; it is good. So I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoy that you're showing me some more black metal.
Any other thoughts?
No, I would just say if you're interested in a really good black metal esque album, that you should check out Lonely People with Power.
All right. Well, I guess that means it is my turn.
It is.
I received, surprisingly, a death album. And people might be going, Mitch, you listen to metal. You should like death. Well, I do. But I've listened to one album. And arguably it's their best album.
People go back and forth a lot between Symbolic and
Sound of Perseverance.
Sound of Perseverance.
I love Sound of Perseverance. It's so good.
It's a great record.
So good. And so Sound of Perseverance is the only record I ever listened to until Ethan came over and was like, "Hey, go listen to Symbolic, you fucking loser." And so I did. And let me tell you, it's pretty good.
I mean,
It's a pretty good record. It's
I
death.
mean,
So
yeah.
of course it's gonna be good.
I was about to say, if you're gonna come in with like, I will be surprised if you did not like Symbolic.
I wasn't as much of a fan as the vocals of this record compared to Sound of Perseverance, because I'm not as much into thrashy vocals as I am to like growling and stuff, and
Mhm.
these were more on the thrashier side of sound.
Okay.
Um, and I re-listened to the record while we were talking slash everything just to confirm that. And it's not bad. It's just not my style of preference. That's why I don't really like thrash. I don't like the vocals. It's the same reason I don't like a lot of punk.
Mm.
It's that more like talking, yelling vocal style than it is like
Symbolic. Yeah.
growling, screaming, or singing. But I definitely fucked with this album. It was a good album overall. Let me look up the track list very quick. Oh, I definitely had things to talk about, and I should have taken notes, and I didn't, and that's bad. That's bad on me. I'm a terrible host, people.
Yeah,
Um,
I am giving you credit for wanting to do that, though. You usually don't have, like, specific track notes.
yeah. Now I have heard there's a guy on Instagram Reels, and he's probably on TikTok, and I'm just getting the Instagram Reel version of it. I have heard a clean-ish version of Crystal Mountain. There's a guy that plays Crystal Mountain, and it's him playing it on a classical guitar,
Mhm.
but he's still growling. It's really funny, but it sounds good. I'm not making fun of the guy. It's just a weird juxtaposition to have like just classical guitar, no effects or anything, and then like the high pitched screaming that Death sometimes does.
Right.
So I did know Crystal Mountain. I don't really have any tracks that I like disliked, for instance. I thought Perennial Quest was really good. Misanthrope was awesome.
I really enjoy Zero Tolerance.
Zero Tolerance is a solid track. It's a well written record. It's one of their best records for a reason. Plus, it's got Gene Hoglan on it. Everyone loves Gene.
Oh, it does have
Uh,
Gene Hoglan on it, doesn't it?
it does. This might have been the first record he was on. I can't remember if he was the original
Oh, he was
drummer.
the drummer he's the drummer for Death Clock and Dark Angel and
Yeah,
Galacticon. I didn't realize that.
yeah, yeah. No,
No, the first album he was on for Death was Individual Thought Patterns,
gotcha.
and he's
Um,
done stuff with Devi.
yeah. I mean, of course he has. If Devi asks you to go do something, you go do it.
Man, he was in Strapping Young Lad, so that makes sense.
Overall, fantastic record. I don't have like individual thoughts. I thought it was well mixed, especially for a
Would you
90s album.
say
Now, I probably listened to like a remastered version or something like that.
probably
But well mixed. I thought it sounded great.
you didn't
Everything
have
was
any,
solid.
individual thought patterns?
I did not have
Ah,
any individual thought patterns.
ah,
No.
because it's
I
a
persevered through the album.
yay, death
Yeah,
references, death
reference.
references.
So I was diagnosed with leprosy recently.
Oh, so now I'm going to scream bloody gore.
Yeah. Um. Also, I'm a human.
Alright, and you certainly don't need any spiritual healing. I think that's all of them. Alright.
That might be all of 'em. Overall, fantastic album. I definitely need to check out more Death. There is an album that I really want to check out, which is Human. I do want to check out Human quite a bit.
That's one of the ones I have not listened to yet. I've listened to I recently went through Individual Thought Patterns, because it has The Philosopher on it, and I really like The Philosopher.
The Philosopher do be a good song.
Mhm.
I want to listen to Human because it was the one album. I think it might be the only album that Paul Masvidal was on.
Yeah,
Cynic.
yeah, he was on this one. I didn't know that.
I don't think he was on any of the other ones.
Well, let's go
Uh,
see. No, he was in terms of just full albums, yeah, he was on Human.
yeah, yeah, Human. Yeah. So, and I love Paul Masvidal. Cynic is a great band overall. And I know you haven't listened to Cynic,
I've
but
not.
you have heard Paul Masvidal before.
Yes, on, Atma and Deconstruction.
Oh, I forgot he was on Deconstruction. I always forget that because his part is so like small in that one song, and
Yeah.
it's my favorite song because it's the one with Joe Duplantier on it as well.
Yeah, Sumeria.
Sumeria, yeah. God, that's such a good why is that such a good record? It has so many people on it.
Yep. It's a
Devin
great record.
Townsend
I
just
really like
called
just all of them. The whole album's really good.
he just called all of his friends and was like, "Hey, you wanna be on my album?"
Is that the album with the cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Cheeseburger. I really like even the opening of that record's really good. Praise the Lord,
Oh,
which
yeah.
for a while I didn't realize was kind of a pun. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
I mean, Devi's a funny guy. Um,
He is a funny man.
I don't always appreciate his style, but, when I do, I do. On top of that, Devin Townsend I love watching vocal reaction videos of Devin Townsend
Mm,
where people react to his like, have you seen him do a playthrough of Kingdom?
no.
Oh, it's so good because you get this scary looking bald man playing metal, and then he comes out with the operatic vocals.
Oh yeah.
And every vocal person, like it's like vocal coach reacts like what's her name?
Charismatic
The
voice.
charismatic voice. Yeah, she's done a reaction to him. And everything. Of course, she was blown away. The top ones are the Devin Townsend vocal reaction, and then of course everyone reacting to Pisces by Ginger.
Mm. I mean I'm always a fan of Travis Ryan reactions, and I think she's done him as well.
Oh yeah. Um, I mean, you could also argue that I was about to say Ronnie Radke, and that's terrible of me. What is the guy's name who is in that really popular deathcore band?
Phil Bozeman.
No.
Oh,
He
Alex Terrible.
No, not Slaughter to Prevail. He does the one vocal part, where it's just his growls isolated, and it's like 30 seconds of him like it's Into the Hellfire or something like that.
Oh, Will Ramos.
Ramos. How did I get that confused with Ronnie Radke?
Yeah,
I guess the Radke Ramos. Yeah, people reacting to his thing because it is impressive, even
yeah,
if he wasn't the first person to do it.
yeah.
I hate it. I think it sounds silly.
It's a little. I
But
mean, it's a little goofy. It sounds cool, but it's a little goofy.
um I'm not much of a deathcore person anyways, just because I don't like a lot of the awkward silence that is in deathcore, where it's like just cymbal and silence and like maybe some vocals and then the occasional chug on zero.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're lucky, sometimes they go a half step up to one.
Sometimes, yeah,
Sometimes. I'm not big on deathcore, fellas and ladies and non-gendered people.
yeah. We don't have like any. We don't have a list to do. You also haven't rated your.
Oh, I give Symbolic like a 7.
Okay, what would you give Sound?
Like a 9.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we don't have like a list to do. I don't have anything really extra to talk about either. So this is going to be like a lot shorter than we usually do. I mean,
Well,
that's I
that's
guess
good
that's
for
what
you.
I guess that's what happens when you have next to no news.
Yeah.
Let's just go to the list section of Loudwire.
I mean, we could look up like top 2025 albums.
The best metal song of each year since 1970.
No, thank you.
Top 11 best prog metal concept albums of all time.
I would do it.
The best metal song of each year of each year of the 80s.
No, gross. I fucking hate 80s.
I'm surprised that I haven't seen like a top 25 top of 2025 yet. Hold on.
Metal Sex had one.
13 best rock songs, 5 bands who quietly invented subgenres without meaning to, best 11 thrash metal albums of 2025. There were 11 thrash metal albums that came out last year. 13 metal
Apparently.
Christmas songs to not play in front of your family.
I
Haha.
found the 13 best metal albums of 2025 Loudwire.
Oh, I also found the top 13 best metal albums on oh, you said Loudwire. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Do you want to go through it? I mean, I guess we could both go through
Yeah.
it.
No, what? No, I never get a lead.
Okay, all right.
Ethan, how many new albums did you listen to this year?
Not many, not many at all.
Well, you definitely listened to one.
Well, yeah, I see the
No, you don't see. Stop looking at the list. You're not allowed to look at it.
I was just looking at the thumbnail of the list.
No, bad.
Okay. No, I don't think I listened to like anything new last year offhand other than the one that I talked about today.
So we're gonna look at the 13 best metal albums, and maybe you'll hear one that you'll be interested in.
Maybe.
Maybe. So number 13, we got Avatars. Don't go in the forest.
I have never listened to Avatar.
I have never either. I've heard good things, but like, I've never given them a chance. I don't even know what Avatar is.
Avatar band. Oh yeah, it's that guy. Okay.
Yeah, like I
They
recognize, but
metal,
like, what
progressive
genre?
metal, groove metal.
Huh. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should check out Avatar. Next up, number 12, Architects, the Sky, the Earth, and all between.
I don't think I've
I
ever
love
listened
that.
to Architects either.
Aren't they like a big metalcore, deathcore
They are a
band?
very big metalcore band. Yep.
I like that
They
title.
might be gent now.
I mean, every fucking core band is gent at this point.
Oh, I did listen to a new one last year. I listened to the new Whitechapel record.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whitechapel came out with a record. How was it, Ethan?
It was good. I You probably won't like it as much. You'd probably see it as a downgrade because they kind of went back to a more standard heavy deathcore-y sound. There aren't really very many clean vocals in it. It kind of just went back to form. I do really like the title track, Hymns of Dissonance. Has a really cool breakdown at the end. It's good. I'd probably say it's better than Kin, but not as good as The Valley, depending on what you like.
Number 11, we got the Callous Dow Boys. I don't want
I've
to see you in heaven.
I've listened to them. They're interesting, but I have not listened to that. They're very chaotic. They're very, very chaotic. I believe they're mathcore. The
Ooh.
Callous Dowboys. Yep, mathcore.
Guys, we got a non-metal band on this list. Loudwire, come on.
Uh oh.
Sleep Token, even in
Sleep.
Arcadia, number 10.
I thought people
No.
didn't. I thought people didn't like that one as much as their previous
I
record.
actually thought I heard that too. Well, that doesn't mean it's not a best record,
Oh, fair enough.
but I definitely heard like a lot of people didn't care for it as much.
I think Fantano rated it really, really badly.
Yeah, but
Which I don't know
that's
how he. I don't know how he rated "Take Me Back to Eden."
has he accepted my boxing challenge yet?
No,
Damn,
people do. People have liked that short though.
good. It's going to be in a Shoney's parking lot too. We'll have to find the Shoney's first though.
Yeah, they need to open one around here.
Also, if people didn't get the whole "they're not a metal band" joke, I was joking.
They're not
Um,
metal. Ugh. Ugh.
and I do heavy breathe a lot. That guy was not inaccurate, but he was inaccurate in the fact that I never said
That
they
they
weren't
weren't
metal.
metal. He's not inaccurate. He's just a dick.
He's just a dick. I've never heard of this band. Idle Airs, Life is Violence, number 9.
I've never heard of them either.
They, according to this, I don't see a genre.
What were they called? Idle
Idle Airs,
AIRS
Heirs.
Airs band. They oh
Do they not have a genre? Are they genreless?
post metal.
I even thought they were post metal. That's funny. I was going to make a joke about that.
Yep, post metal.
Huh,
Which I
interesting.
don't know enough about post metal to know what that means.
That is the one genre that and avant-garde slash progressive I have like a hard time defining. But post is the one that I really don't know.
Isn't there a really really well known band that are considered post metal?
The
I know we've
Ocean.
are they considered post metal?
They are considered post metal.
I remember that we talked about a post metal band, and it's a name that I feel like I would recognize off the top,
I mean,
but
you could just Google
I
top
am
post
that's what I'm
bands.
doing now. Apparently, Gojira is on here for some reason.
I guess. Post has something to do with, like, transcending the genre that you're labeled in, but whatever that means.
Catatonia. This is according to Wikipedia.
I mean, I trust Wikipedia, but I don't know about some of these. I
Ulcerate.
also don't, but I do like ulcerate, but I don't know. See, this is the thing. We don't know what post means, so we can't really agree or
I think
disagree.
I'm thinking of Alcest. Maybe is the band I was thinking of.
Oh, I do. Yeah, Alcest, I can see that. They're like post black metal, listening to the record that I'm giving you. Number 8, we got Rivers of Nile by Rivers of Nile, featuring the song
Yeah,
Rivers of Nile,
I forgot they put out a
where
new
they
one.
say Rivers of Nile. Also, that was some that interrupting the list
Neurosis
just
is the band
because.
I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. Interrupting this list for a second. November, I went on a couple of tours, and I don't not went on. I saw a couple of tours,
Right.
and I don't think we recorded any time after I saw those bands.
I think we might
Uh,
have talked about it on McGinley's episode, which is not out at the time of recording.
I saw Deafheaven in like October, I think. That was really good. And then I saw Trivium and Ginger play, and it was my first time seeing Ginger.
How were they?
Fantastic. They sound just as good and like on point as they do on their records.
Mm,
Tatiana is a good front woman. All the instrumentalists are great. They don't really interact with the crowd, but they're too focused on what they're doing,
fair enough.
which is fine because a lot of the stuff they play is really complicated, especially the bass lines. Like I don't know if you've ever listened or watched that bass player, but he's ridiculous.
I have not.
I would say he's like up there with like Dream Theater's bassist.
Okay.
He's fucking ridiculous. And then Trivium was good.
Yeah, I've seen
Uh
Trivium before.
Matt Heafy is a man of the people, that is for sure. He is all about getting the crowd hyped and like loving the crowd and being he's a metalhead. He's straight through a metalhead and a metal lover.
Yeah.
And he loves what he does. And he's very happy and proud and thankful that he gets to do what he does.
Matt Heafy's
Um,
just good people, it seems like.
he is just good people. I would love to meet him at some point. There's like
I will
one person
tweet him and ask if he wants to be on the show.
you know what's funny is
He might do
I
it.
I could see him fucking doing it. Like he would probably need to look up our stuff and everything and like be like, "Oh god, these guys are fucking mouth breathers," but I guess I'll be on their show. That being said, the one person I would love to actually meet,
Mhm.
is Rob Scallon. I would love to meet him.
My old roommate Alex, who is also known as Shade Frost from the Gamecom channel, has met Rob Scallon. Met him at a
I
show in Chicago.
he just seems like such a nice dude, and he's very you can tell he just loves music,
He does.
and, I get so, like, giddy watching his videos because of his love of music. It makes me love music even more than I already do.
I feel bad because I kind of fell off when he stopped doing the jokey stuff. I need to go back
Oh,
and watch some of his stuff.
I liked his jokey stuff, but I love, and I absolutely mean love, his, exploration of strange instruments
Oh yeah.
series where he does, like, tours of things like the largest playable bell tower,
Mhm.
and it's, like, playable church bells, and he's done, the one of the world's largest church organs. He
Mhm.
did the Great Stalagpipe Organ, which is for people that don't know, is a cave out in Virginia, I believe,
Mhm.
where they hooked up a bunch of solenoids to differently tuned stalactites, and then they hooked a organ up to that, and so when you hit a key on the organ, it activates the solenoid, which strikes the tuned, stalactite, and it plays a note throughout the entire cavern by hitting the stalactite.
Hmm. Interesting.
And, like, it's like a player piano, so, it plays stuff throughout the day and everything, but sometimes they'll have live performances, and it's considered one of the world's largest instruments because it's a fucking cave.
Yeah.
He's done stuff like that. He's done, of course, theremin and nickel harpa and hurdy-gurdy and some other stuff. And it's just really cool. And he's such an insanely talented musician because he'll pick up this instrument and then he just like able to play it after like a couple of hours. And
Yeah,
it's
he's
so
insane.
infuriating to watching him do that. Like he'll just, oh, a theremin? Yeah, I don't know how to play that. And then he just starts playing, and you're like, wow, that doesn't sound bad.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Rob. Fuck you. But no, I would love to meet him. He just seems like a great guy. He also came out with uh, the fact that he has bipolarism.
Mhm.
And for people that don't know, I don't know how much I've talked about it. I have bipolar disorder. So that was kind of meaningful to me. His is worse than mine is because it seems like he has bipolar one, which is the more manic one where you have like full on manic episodes, while I'm bipolar two, where I have hypomania. So it's less intense. But yeah, so I did those 2 tours, and then, the other tour I saw was Rivers of Nile playing the entirety of Rivers of Nile live, and then accompanying them and leading the tour was, Ne Oblivious Scaris, and they played 2 full albums, Ethan.
Dang.
They played 2 full albums live. They played all of Citadel and all of Exile.
Jeez.
It was such a long concert.
I don't know if
Uh,
I could handle that kinda stuff, man. That's a lot unless if it's a seated event, I don't think I could do that.
it was standing.
Screw that. I couldn't. I had trouble getting through what I did when we went to go see Ne Obliviscaris.
Luckily, I don't have problems with standing, though, like, I have to shift
Yeah,
back
my
and forth
back just
quite a bit.
hurts after a while really, really bad.
See, my feet are what start hurting, and that's probably mostly just due to my weight.
Same.
Um, um,
I have been going I guess I didn't mention I have been going to the gym and doing workout stuff, so
that's more than I've been doing. I need to get back on it. It's one of the things I hope to, talk to my therapist about is just, like, the whole goal is, like, I'm addicted to short form media and, like, low energy dopamine chasing, and I wanna get back into high energy dopamine chasing.
yeah.
So things like going to the gym, cooking food,
I
playing instruments.
legitimately I think the new medication is helping me enjoy the gym because I used to just dread going to the gym even when I went somewhat regularly, but I think it's because my brain would not make the happy chemical that a lot of people seem to get that rush from after going to the gym. It's like, "Oh, you'll get addicted to it." And I used to be like, "No, I hate going, I dread going, I hate it afterwards." And now I'm kind of looking forward to going sometimes.
Oh,
So,
shit. Yeah, I've never been that way with the gym. Um,
I'm not, like, itching to go, but there was a day where it's like, "Maybe I should just call Joey and see if we can go to the gym," and, not to interrupt you, I
do
apologize.
No, you're good.
We still have part of this list to get through.
Yeah, so we did Rivers of Nile with Rivers of Nile.
Yep.
I've never heard of this band, Dead Guy. Number 7, Near Death Travel Services.
Nope.
Never heard of this one. Granted, this is Loudwire, so it's, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Drain,
Uh,
is your friend.
I may have heard about the of them, I don't offhand.
Apparently, they're dipping their toes in the California skate punk. That
Interesting.
doesn't sound like a metal album to me, but okay. Dying Wish, The Flesh Stays Together.
I know of Dying Wish, I have not listened to them.
That's number 5.
They're doom, ain't they?
Loudwire does not say.
They're metalcore.
Imperial Triumph, Gold Star. Me and Ethan have talked about Triumph in private a little bit as well as on the show. I want to get into them because I think their music is interesting.
Yeah. I just
Because
don't
they're
like their
very
vocals.
jazz heavy, but yeah, the vocals hit me weird. Though I listened to the song with Kenny G on it when we were talking about it, and I didn't hate the vocals as much, so I
Eh,
might be giving them more of a try.
okay.
Um, and that's the other thing, folks. Like, even if you Hi Sabbath can oh well, it doesn't matter if people could see him because he jumped off. He so and now he's on the back of my chair. Yeah, Imperial Triumph. Oh, yeah, what I was gonna say. Even if you don't like something, give it another listen every now and again, especially if you see people really liking it. You never know, your tastes change over time. I used to hate Brussels sprouts and now I love Brussels sprouts. Used to hate Gojira. I love Gojira. They're my favorite band, along with Opeth, who I also did not like when I first heard them.
Mm.
Um,
So,
Tastes change, you grow.
yeah, no, I haven't listened. I've always said that, and I've talked about it on the show before that I'll give a band another shot if I don't like them. I don't listen to them obviously, but I think I listened to a new Black Veil Brides song at one point before an episode, and only because I recall them playing a snippet of one of their tracks when I was still only had a radio in my car when I delivered pizza, and they sounded like Diet A7X. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of interested in just hearing what it sounded like. And it was basically just A7X. But don't
Hmm.
get me wrong, it's not my thing, but I liked it way more than old Black Veil Bride stuff. I think I do think maybe Knocked Loose is a better example because I had heard the song Billy No Mates and I just didn't really get it. And then once somebody showed me the song God Knows, that's what clicked. And I guess Meshuggah as well. But yeah, no, always be. I'm not gonna say like if you absolutely despise a band, you should be like, fine, I'll listen to a new thing. But maybe give it a shot every now and then. You don't know, you might like it.
Also, we even have an episode where my entire opinion changed on a band that
True,
I've shitted on for
true.
years
Sun.
and years, which is, of course, Sun.
Yep, yep. That was
Thanks,
episode seven
Sally.
and a half. It's our only bonus episode.
This cat is so good.
Yes. Hello, cat.
Oh, hello,
Hello,
cat.
cat. So.
All right, number
Mm-hmm.
3, we got Deafheaven Lonely People with
Good
Power.
record. I don't think we have
Fantastic
to
record.
go into that one.
I think we should go back into it.
Yeah. So I listened to. No, I'm
Uh,
kidding.
Spirit Box, Tsunami Sea. I've heard good things about Tsunami
I
Sea.
I have not heard anything off of it yet. But I'm sure it's fine. I liked Eternal Blue the way I liked Eternal Blue. I thought it was okay.
I still need to give Spirit Box a shot. I've never given them a
If you
shot.
want, I
I
could
like
give
I
you
like
their record, but
I
I
like
just think you would find
I
it
mean
okay at best, and I don't want to waste a episode on it.
waste an episode if you think it's worth it, but don't waste an episode if you don't think it's worth it.
Ah, I think you would just think it's okay.
There are singles I've liked of theirs. I've just never given a full album a shot.
That's fair.
And then finally, number 1, and I have heard a lot of good things about it, but I will never check it out, is Testament, Parabellum.
Testament topped their list.
Yep.
Interesting. Like Whitechapel
I've heard
wasn't
a
even
lot of good.
named.
Nope.
Huh.
I actually haven't. I'll look up another list. We won't go through it, but just out of curiosity.
I've never given Testament much of a shot. Maybe I should check out their new record. I don't know. They're thrash, ain't
Let's
they?
look at. Yeah, pretty sure. I'll look at Metal Sucks.
I only have 2 points of this list I found on Loudwire. 5 mainstream celebrities who love black metal.
Hmm,
Number 1 is Nicolas Cage. His son is a black metal artist.
I knew that. Yeah.
And apparently Nicolas Cage really likes Transylvanian Hunger, which is the classic from Dark Throne. And then the other one I was surprised by is Justin Bieber. He apparently really likes Behemoth.
That's fucking hilarious.
And a Taake, Taake,
I think I've
Take.
heard of them.
Corpse paint and his best black metal gear served as secret weapons, allowing Bieber and the company to go unrecognized. All right, that's kind of cool.
Metal Sucks did not have Whitechapel on there either,
Maybe it just
but they
wasn't
did
that
have
well.
Testament.
Maybe it wasn't that well that well liked.
I didn't hear much about it. If that means anything.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of just a bog standard release, I guess. It didn't shake ground. It was just that Phil was just kind of stretching his vocal range a lot too. So maybe it just kind of got, you know, washed away in the whole deathcore fold. But
Yeah.
okay. I think that's it for us, man. No reason to stretch out the episode if we don't want to.
No more meat and potatoes.
No more meat and potatoes. And I think I'll go first here. I know what I'm gonna give you. I don't even have to look at my list for once because I recently re-listened to this album. It's a mathcore band,
Oh,
and
oh,
you can probably guess who it is. It's the big mathcore band,
yeah,
Dillinger.
yeah.
So I finally sat down and listened to one of their records, and it's the one that I'm gonna give you because I actually do like it quite a bit. It's not Calculating Infinity because that's hard. That's hard listening. It's a rough record to get into. I'm gonna give you their album. One of Us is the Killer.
Okay. I'm not excited, but we'll see. It's been a long time since I've listened to any Dillinger Escape Plan.
And when we were briefly talking about if we wanted to do our like redo our top 50 or whatever once we get around to that many, I had thought about giving you their EP if we did that again. They have an EP with Mike Patton on it.
You know how much I love Mike Patton.
You didn't hate Mike Patton,
I didn't love Mike Patton.
so you were neutral on Mike Patton. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give you One of Us is the Killer. I actually recorded most of a cover, like a full band cover of the title track. I think it's a very pretty song.
Nice.
Hopefully you like it. It might be a 50-50 shot. There are some of those like Dillingerisms in the opening tracks, and we'll see how it goes. And hopefully in the next 2 weeks we will come back and record again, because that's what we're gonna start aiming to do again.
That's what he says.
So what he says, we'll see if we keep to it.
So for me, I was going to give you something different originally, but I wanted to stay on the theme of death. We've already talked about them. We are going to dip into some Cynic.
Okay. Okay.
I hope you like vocoder vocals.
I didn't mind vocoder.
I hope you like a whole album of vocoder vocals.
Okay, what record?
It will be Traced in Air. It's their second record, I believe.
Traced in Air, Cynic. Are there any growls?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not just
No, but Paul Masvidal does not growl.
okay. Oh,
And
there's
he's
more
the
than
lead
one.
singer.
Um there's a remixed version from 2008. Do you have a preference of which one I check out?
I'd just go with the remix version.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I always think going with, unless the mix is like considered shit, like I always say go for the newest one because usually better technology, better mixing, better mastering.
Fair enough.
Um,
I mean, and there's also no reason why I couldn't listen to both because I listen to the album at least twice usually.
yeah,
So
I think the one I have is the remastered version or remixed version, anyways.
okay.
I think it's a great record. It's progressive metal. It's it's very prog. It's 100% prog.
Okay. It's only
Um,
34 minutes long.
it's not a long album.
So, okay. Sounds like a plan, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Distorted Entertainment Podcast. Next episode, we're going to be going over a Cynic album and a Dillinger Escape Plan record. If you're in a band and you'd like us to play some of your music at the end of an episode, go ahead and hit us up on Facebook or our email. All the information should be in the description. I'm feeling good. I'm hoping the show gets to be regular again, and it'll be really cool. If you like what we're doing, share us around with your friends. It does help out a great deal. Leave a comment if you'd like. Something that we've talked about maybe doing is adding. Well, I made a video about it on TikTok, asking fans what 5 albums they would give to try to introduce people to metal. And it's an idea that I may want to try to start having the occasional like pre-episode topic coming into it. We'll see if we do start doing that on the next episode or something afterward. But if I ever do that on TikTok, your answers will affect what we talk about as well. So that'll be cool. So follow us over there. It's DISTENTPOD, Distant Pod on TikTok. If you like what we're doing, share us around. Helps out a great deal. And we will see you guys in the next episode of Distorted Entertainment Podcast. My name is Ian Carpenter. I'm, of course, joined by Mitchell Wade. And we will see you guys
Adios, Paul.
next time. Bye.